taking some soil samples this hayfield without a probe. So we're doing it this way. Supposed to get about 6 inches down. There. Always replace your divots. Ground is hard and dry. The number one nutrient requirement for this is the water. There's not a speck of moisture in this ground. That would do the most good. I guess that would be the end of the soil testing. Not digging it out by hand, that's for sure. So, let's try this again. New utensil. Got my soil test results back from that hayfield. They emailed them yesterday, so I'll see if I can sort of video what they've shown me and discuss it a little bit. You guys can let me know what you would do. Do you soil test for crop or for hay? I haven't done it in the past. A long time ago I did for grain, but I've never done it for hay, and it's probably something a guy should do. I was surprised at the results. Hopefully you can read this. But what it's showing, I've got 3 pounds of nitrogen per acre, which is a deficient. 14 pounds of phosphorus per acre, it's also deficient. 335 pounds of potassium or potash, which is just into the optimum. We got 1 nutrient, and 5 pounds an acre of sulfur, also deficient. So they ask you to give them, if you wanted a projected yield. So I said 3 tons an acre. And their guidelines for me to achieve that would be I would need 120 pounds an acre of nitrogen, 35 of phosphorus. I don't need to add any potash. And 25 pounds of sulfur per acre. So, needless to say, that would be somewhat expensive. The fact that, this crop is still, I don't know, it's hard to say, 50% alfalfa, 40% alfalfa. The alfalfa really died out last year. So the alfalfa is still going to produce nitrogen next year for itself, but it's certainly, there isn't enough of it to feed the grass, and there's a lot of grass. So what I have to decide is how much of this am I going to add in order to get somewhat of a crop. And price of fertilizer is rather high. So, but anyway, we'll be looking, I might contact some, or at least one fertilizer dealer this fall. Not that I'm going to put it on in the fall, but just to kind of get prices, and it'll give me something else to think about over the winter on how I want to feed this crop to get it up beyond 3 pounds of nitrogen per acre, because I don't think that's going to cut it. Anybody in here? Nope. Swimming pool is closed. So I'd say that's the spot. Threw some used motor oil on those chains. So kind of got all the equipment put away for winter. Everything inside that I can get inside. Yeah, it looks like 4/10, I'd call it. Hey, we'll take it. We haven't had any winter yet. Surprised it's not snowing today instead of raining, but oh, it'll get here eventually. Definitely a little more interest in this than when we first put it out here. Get out of the way, you guys. This dopey looking calf. Big ears hanging down, chewing his cud. I seem to get that most years. A couple of cases of fall pneumonia in the calves while they're still on grass and while they're still on the cow. I'm gonna have to get him in.